everybody just let me, like, y'all have to, oh my fucking god. We're gonna react together, okay?
Like, I was a woman based off my avatar, right? Like, I want to say like a week ago or something like that, right? And they were actually hitting me up in my Discord DMs, and they thought I was a woman, but they never actually watched my stream. They just like, they thought I was a woman based off my avatar. Like,
I mean, he looks kind of fine.
I can understand that confusion, but I don't know. I'm both masculine and feminine, right? Have you ever noticed how often that for a dude trying to grow as a VTuber, the advice is just use a girl model?
Says, you're flatter than a fucking highway, though.
Yeah, but like, I want to actually talk about something that's been on my mind, like, for a hot minute, honestly. Like, and this is no stab at anyone and off and shit like that, right? But it kind of comes from a place from concern. There's this growing trend in VTubers, right? For guys, oh, just use a girl model, just use a female model, right? And I'm gonna be real, I feel bad about that circumstance. Not because using a female avatar for a VTubing is wrong, far from it, but because what it can mean for some people. Now, before anyone clips this off context, right? I'm not attacking like women VTubers or some shit like that. I'm not saying feminine models are bad. Like, I mean, my new model is gonna be like a mixture of masculine and femininity because that's my personality, right? Like, I was raised by women, and I didn't have like an adult. I didn't have like a male figure in my life until like the age of fucking 12, and that was my dad, who was a Marine. So I have both, and
yeah, one of the two. Yo, the flex he did was insane.
Balance of that. I'm not saying guys can't play as a girl character. I mean, I use like my OC Layla in like games, right? But some people genuinely like that aesthetic. Some people like exploring identity. Some people are just having fun with character designs, and that's valid and that's fine. That's not what I have any issue with, right? There's this specific feeling of I want to show up as me, but I'm convinced me won't be accepted unless I look like somebody else. And I feel like majority of people are into.
This is why, okay, this is why I got a hard time stopping on a model. This is what got me broke. I want this to be me. To look, to feel, especially feel like me. It's pointless if you don't. Okay, I understand that if you have a model with bigger tits, will get you more views and everything. It's better to feel like yourself, because at the end of the day, people will stay for you, not for how you look.
VTubing, especially guys, be a female VTuber.
Greycoat says, I only have a problem with it when their personality is located in their tits.
Yeah, like, because when a man says, I'm thinking about using a female model,
Greycoat says,
it's the only...
I just said that. About its personality. Yeah, titties. Yo, because I've seen a VTuber. She had milkers, brother. Like, they were taking most of her model. Like, it was that big. Like, jiggly as a motherfucker. And she had shit tons of views as well. So I'm like, yeah, well, we know the personality. They're looking
a way to get traction. What I hear underneath is, I don't think I'm allowed to be myself and still be valued. And that is bullshit.
Exactly.
Right? That hits me hard. Because the model isn't just a model, it becomes a mask, an extension of yourself. Not a creative mask, like a character you love playing as, but as a survival mask, as this is what works, so I guess this is what I am, mask. I know a handful of people that are.
Yo, guys, do you remember when I told you that I want to be honest with y'all and not put a fucking mask on? This is why you're getting this motherfucking gremlin. This is why, I swear, this is why I'm fucking loud. Because this is who the fuck I am. I want to be honest with you. Basically, reflect and be honest. Like, I don't want no fake ass people. Brother, if you're fake, get your bitch ass out of my life. So she was like this big, right? And her milkers was like all over. And they were touching the fucking screen. The bottom. And they were like wide. You can't even see her fucking hands.
Or male that are men, right? But they have to pretend to be a fucking woman to get anywhere as a male VTuber. Which I think is fucking stupid. I think it's wrong. Not saying what they're doing.
I mean, we've seen so far thirst traps. Kind of can't agree with him right now because the most we've seen are fucking thirst traps. And it's kind of like they're more dominant. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all people. Like, you would prefer to watch someone that has either big tits or will have a fucking growling voice, have their fucking tits out in the open, have a fucking abs in, fucking everything in. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't watch a person like that, but the moment I see that he does dumbass shit and like his whole persona is just wrapped around him or her being naked or being extra boobies, right? This is what it doesn't sit right with me.
Is wrong, but I think like the circumstances fucked up. Be yourself fully. Now, here's why I feel bad. It creates this quiet kind of identity erosion. You start flirting your voice and personality to match the audience expectations, right? The second
Chad, do you want to do an ASMR? Do you want me to talk to you like a mommy? Yo, the immediate no. Yo, the nose right after the question. God fucking break. Oh my god.
Yes, you second guess being masculine, direct, goofy, intense, nerdy, whenever your natural vibe is because you worry about it. It doesn't fit your brand. You're trying to be something that you're not. You feel pressure to be cute or soft or girly, even if it's not you. And
Never.
actually, and if you don't act like that way, right? You know, being cute, soft, whatever the fuck, people.
Okay, there is an exception. Right. There is one exception, right? If I know how to put it, if I'm let's say a collab, right? Let's say if I'm collabing, because I said that yesterday, right? If I'm collabing with someone who is like nice and soft, who I know they don't swear, they don't do that, right? I'm gonna try to kind of be like that. I'll like tone down a bit, but I won't change. I'll tone it down until it goes to the point where something pisses me off and all hell break loose. But I mean, we broke moist. We broke moist. I like how he loosened up. But no, for me, it's like he loosened up. When people start to how to put it so you guys can understand. Cause my dumbass, I can like get it like properly, yeah, but okay, for example, you know how you're like nice and polite with somebody, and cause you know you want them to like you and stuff like that, right? So he was like that at the beginning, and like the more you know the person, the more you kind of start to lose that forced kindness. And it's like and the more you get relaxed with the person, then you're basically swearing. I mean, come on. Well, you cannot catch me not swearing at my friends. They're motherfuckers. this is what I do, right? I respect people. I always give respect. I'm basically expecting respect in, you know, reflecting, because that's proper shit, right? And when you don't, well, suck my dick, okay? Because the way I'm nice and respectful, if you're being a dick, oh, you can fucking suck my dick.
People get weird. You know, why being so aggressive? Men trying to be like women VTubers and shit like that, right? I've seen examples of like chat in some people's chats being like, why are you being so aggressive? Or that doesn't match your model. They're a human being. No.
I got this shit told. I had a comment on fucking YouTube. The motherfucker was like, oh, I clicked cause it looked nice and cute, and then there was this demonic laugh. I was like, motherfucker!
Not a product label. I feel like some people don't understand. Behind that model is a goddamn fucking person.
Please.
You're living in a performative... You're living in a performance that wasn't your dream.
Gray Coat says, idol
And-
Yes.
culture.
In a way, yeah, out of culture. And in a way, you're compromising yourself. And I believe there's a popularity pressure when it comes to VTubing, especially because of VTubing. Because it boomed after COVID, right? And everyone wants to do it, including me.
I heard
Granted, I've been
boomed.
around it for like a long fucking time, right? With using the eye and like being around like actual VTubers because of my convention job. But I know a lot of guys feel the industry and the audience rewards femininity more easily. Not always, not everywhere, but often enough that people notice the patterns. And some people kind of hint like either a Quick game of pretend to be a woman and all that and shit like that as, you know, as a female VTuber, but they're a guy. Or, you know, maybe some people are uncomfortable being a male and just want to portray themselves as a woman, right? Like I know some people that are like that, right? And I feel bad for them, but on the extreme cases,
I know the perfect example. There is a dude that is using a fucking doll VTuber. It's like a doll. It's like a cursed ass doll with a Joel. I think so, yeah. I think so.
they cannot be a man, so they have to be something more appealing to actually get attention, love, and affection. Because I'm gonna say this right now, majority of fucking men are fucking attention starved, affection starved, love starved, because men have been treated like fucking shit, right? Mental health for men is utterly garbage, and I hate it. And I don't blame anyone noticing the pattern in VTubing. If you're trying to grow, and you're going to look at what gets you clicks, what gets you rates, and what
I swear like a sailor.
gets you fan art, and what gets you sponsorship, and what gets you attention. But the sad part is, what it becomes is I want to be seen, and I have to stop looking like myself. That's not creativity. That is personal identity surrender. I've been pathetic on both
I agree.
sides. Now, I'm gonna get canceled. Anyways, let's say
My streams every time.
this too. I feel bad for women VTubers as well, because a lot of them get reduced to the thing that sells. They get objectified, boxed in to be cute, be flirty, be authentic, like their talent is secondary. So it's not a man versus women. It's
I mean, let's get this shit as real as possible. I kind of suck at everything though. I can't play games. The only good thing I do is brother. This I can do. 16 hours, no fucking problem. 10 hours straight, no fucking problem. But when it comes to games and all kind of other shit that you guys can do easily, I'm like,
within VTubing, and people get treated like templates instead of creators. And unfortunately, some people want
This is
that
part
because
of your
unfortunately
charm.
that
We
works.
find it endearing
And
at
the
times.
more I speak
Aw.
out against it, the more I feel like I'm gonna be canceled by someone higher than me. But I don't give a fuck. The real issue, as I
That's
find,
it!
is authenticity versus strategy. There's a difference between them. I'm using a female model because I love that character and that's how I want to express myself. And I'm using a female model because I'm scared of a male model won't succeed. One is self-expression, one is self-erase. If you're in that second category, I'm not judging you. I get it. You know, low self-esteem. I understand. I'm a man.
yo, I think I'm bipolar as well. Like, I have low self-esteem, and at the same time, Bitch, I am a motherfucking goddess. I don't know how this whole fucking shit is getting. Oh boy, it's kind of half and half. It's like, am I gonna be like a really, oh maybe yeah, maybe.
And it takes a lot of years of confidence to speak on stream fully in front of people. I get it. But I want you to realize.
I mean, it took me a few days. I'm not gonna lie. On the second week, I was like, yeah, well, so far, goodbye. Cause like, okay, at the beginning, it was really, really awkward for me, right? Cause like, I'm used to talking to myself. That's like the thing I do, right? But talking with the idea that someone else is watching me is kind of like, it's kind of like, it's putting like a pressure on my ass, right? And then at the second week, I just fucking realized it. All I had to do is just relax and chill. Well, I'm a good girl. You are a good girl, Shazzy. The pressure on your ass. To enjoy the video? I do. We're 7 minutes in. But, fuck! Now, man. Oh, thank you. Good looking is in my head now. Thank you, Blood. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Realize something. What you're paying for growth is a piece of your identity. I think masculinity deserves a place in VTubing that isn't treated like a niche, a gimmick, or a disadvantage. I feel people reward more authenticity because of AI, because of fake shit, or manufactured personalities being something that they're not, or being, dude, you should be a guy on camera, voice, energy, humor, intensity, whatever, and not feel like you need permission. No one needs permission to exist or be themselves. I do not care. You need permission to not be yourself. You can be yourself. You should be yourself. You should be the loudest person in the fucking room with your voice. Express yourself. Or begin that trend to express yourself. And honestly, some of the most memorable creators are the ones who feel like a person, not a trend. If you're a man deciding
like, this is what we say, right? I know someday we're gonna get big, chat, okay? It's a thing, it's gonna happen. When it's gonna happen, I don't know, but we're gonna save, right? Whatever happens, it happens. I have, like, amazing time with you guys. The hard part of it is we're gonna grow together, right? I'm not the one growing, bitch. We are growing. We, not me. Okay? We, cause y'all can't get rid of me now, bitches.
your model right now. Here's what I have to ask you. Are you choosing this model because it's you, or because that's what works? If you get 0 views in 3 months, will you still be enjoying that character that you are with that model? Does that model empower you or hide you?
If you have fun.
These are questions you have to ask yourself. If it empowers you, do it proudly. If it hides you, give pause. Because you might be trading long-term peace for short-term attention. And that's not okay.
This is what I agree 100%. But yeah, as long as you get to have fun at the end of the day, and as long as you're happy with what you have, the model that you're using, if it represents you as a person, why would you want to change it so that you get more views? Okay, don't get me wrong, because I told you guys, I started doing my fucking research regarding VTubers, right? And I've seen a pattern that the sweet type, you know, the sweet type, soft-spoken VTubers have a lot more views, right? A lot more people are going for them and this and this and that, right? But at the end of the day, and I'm like, oh my god, should I fucking you know, swap it up a bit. And then I was like, no, because I want to make people laugh. It's what I want to do. If I can brighten your day, but if I can make you smile, if I can make you laugh, even for a bit, I win, bitch! I win, okay? This is why I am not changing. This is why I'm not swapping. The only thing we're gonna do is just upgrade. Being yourself works the best in the end. Fact! Fact!
For you, for your mental health. Male mental health is shit already. Why the fuck would you want to make it worse for yourself? Here's what to my viewers.
You can't trade your peace of mind because someone doesn't like you. Someone doesn't like what you do. Never, chat, never, ever, ever, fucking ever choose your peace of mind over tiptoeing around someone. This is why I'm saying I am not fucking tiptoeing around a single person. No. It is what it is. You know, as long as it makes you happy, dude, just do it.
If you like someone's content, support them as they are. Don't punish creators for not matching the approved aesthetics, right? Let men be men. Let women be women. Let people be weird. Let people be wild. Let people create. Let people feel authentic. Let people be fucking real. Because I find the goal of VTubing, at least to me, is not becoming the most marketable version of yourself. It is becoming the most expressive version of yourself as a goal for VTubing. Becoming the most expressive version of yourself. I feel bad when I see guys who look like they're shrinking themselves just to fit in through just natural things in life, social pressure, social anxiety, the pressure of performance.
I was once a person like that. Like, I was trying to fit into the get inside the fucking mold, right? Because I am not, you can see what the fuck type of person I am. I have a lot of energy, I talk a lot, I do a lot of shit, okay? I'm a lot of extra. And I understand I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but it took me years to fucking realize that. And you know what? Once I realized it, I actually saw what kind of bullshit I was doing to do that shit. And never again, bitch! Fucking never again!
So overperform, because I feel like if men don't overperform, they're tossed to the wayside. They're seen as useless. If you're a man, if that's you, you're not weak. You're not wrong. You're navigating a system that rewards certain packaging, okay? When it comes to VTubing, or when it comes to real life, honestly. But I hope you find a way to grow without disappearing, without shrinking yourself, without sacrificing your own inner peace and grace.
Yes.
Because I haven't. It's hard being a male VTuber. I get that. I understand that wholeheartedly. I completely get it. I'm gonna speak from experience, because I'm living through it right now as a male VTuber, and I have worked with people who are male VTubers and female VTubers and shit like that because of my convention job. I'm gonna say something that a lot of people hate, but don't always say out loud. Being a male VTuber is hard. Extra hard sometimes. Sometimes oppressive. Not that because...
Yeah, because, like, you're being expected. Okay. Like, so far we've seen about the male VTubers. Okay, so you guys will say if that's, like, true, because... I forgot my fucking thought. Hold on. Let me just return the video. Let me return the video to get the fucking... I remembered, right. It's like, you're expected to be sexual. You're expected to show your assets that you have. Like fucking pecs and abs and whatever not, right? Like, it's, you have to, I'm just an idiot. Hey, Moist, welcome back! I'm a Melchcon. Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you had a rest, even a bit. I don't think you did. But it's kind of like most of we've seen, it's like you have to get yourself to be as sexual as possible so you can have a lot of views. I think we've said that, but I don't remember, so I'm saying it again.
People who are male VTubers and female VTubers and shit like that because of my convention job, I'm gonna say something that a lot of people hate, but don't always say out loud. Being a male VTuber is hard. Extra hard sometimes. Sometimes oppressive. Not that because men are oppressed in like VTubing or something like that. It's hard because the market, the expectations, and the way the audience discovered creators. It's built around a certain look, a certain vibe, and men don't automatically fit that default. So I want to add why it's hard to be a male VTuber. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what you have to do if you want to win anyway. Now, how should I tackle this? Let's go with discovery. Why is it hard to be discovered? First problem, there's a saying in psychology called discovery bias. A lot of the algorithm
Oh no, not big words. Oh fuck.
audience behavior rewards cute, pretty, soft, girly waifus, comfy streamers, comfort streamers. I should correct myself. Type of eyes because it's instantly recognizable and it's been normalized for years. Meanwhile, if you're a male model, people scroll past you faster because they don't immediately know what you are.
At the end of the day, they are stopping because of your model. Let's just fucking face the reality. Everybody is stopping, and brother, if you have big boobs, if you know how to play, Pokimane situation, brother.
You don't have a template. You don't have instant assumption the content is for them. You're not trying to compete with other VTubers. You're competing with people's habits, built-in biases. But you're competing with like people's habits. Why it's hard when it comes to audience expectations. I will argue the second problem is expectations are weird. If you're a guy VTuber, I mean where this a little.
This is why I know I've said it before, but this is why I don't have expectations for anything. Cause like we've grown quite a lot for like a month and a half, and we have so many people in, and I appreciate you guys so much. It's insane, and I made so many friends as well. I appreciate every single one of you. Like, I know I repeat this every single day, but it is for me.
If you're a guy VTuber and you get shoved into this fucking box, you have to be a funny guy, you have to be an edgy guy, you have to be a deep voice, or
okay, it will kind of help with the voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Be the wholesome big bro. If you are not any of those things, people don't know where to place you. So they don't latch on as easy. A lot of, I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna say this instead. A lot of female VTubers just show up and be cute and consistent, and that works. That is a simple formula. As a guy, you usually have to be distinct faster. And the reason why I find it hard is that the community culture. The first problem is collaboration and networking are tougher, extremely tough. I struggle with it, honestly, truthfully. I struggle with it immensely. I
understand everything. Yo, this? I understand everything on that. It was a sound, but I understood it.
Intrusive thoughts. Got it. Understood. Play only. So let's be honest. Being a male VTuber
Reiko
is like showing...
says, as a man myself, I'm proud to be one of the most feminine women I know. Being a woman makes it so easy to be masculine.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
Being a VTuber is like showing up to a costume party where everyone else already agrees on the theme. And you're not the only one who didn't get the group chat invite. And before someone gets emotional, no, I am not saying women VTubers make it easy. Everyone grinds, everyone bleeds for the craft. I'm saying the default VTuber package is the
I'm having fun. I know we stream 6 days out of 7 in the week. I know. And I know we stream for like 12, 14 to 16 hours per day. But I'm having fun. I don't know. But it's just I'm having fun. And when you have fun, is it really a job? For me, it's like, yeah. I think like that's how this whole thing is. So yeah. Hey Penguin, welcome! I hope you're doing good.
Internet is trained to click on, usually it is an us. If you're a dude, if you're a male VTuber and you feel like you've been shadow banned by reality, hey, well, welcome to the social arena. Here's the first problem, the scroll test. Most people don't discover creators with logic. They discover
Yeah, okay, but that's the thing. You do that with a passion. If you do, that's the difference. If you do your job just cause. But yeah, but once you love your job, is it really a job? You get paid for it? Yeah, sure. but will you really like put it in a category where it's a job? Because for me, job is something that you go and do out of necessity. But if you do something that you love, that's not a job. You know, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but it's just, I don't like, I don't want to see it as a job. I don't wanna, and I refuse to see it as a job, because this, for me, it's not a job. This, for me, is a time where I can be with you guys. Like, I can basically be a bit, free with everything and get connected with shit tons of people from, like, all over the fucking world, right? And I refuse to think of this as a job. I refuse to. Like, don't get me wrong. I had jobs I really did with passion, but this can't even get any closer to it. That's the thing. Like, if you're gonna go and do something, do it 100%. That's true. But it's like, no. I don't know how to explain it, guys. We can, like, go back and forth an hour for this, and we're basically gonna go nowhere.
Discover them with reflex. They see a cute, nice anime girl. Bright colors, comfy vibes, and their brain goes, ah, yes, familiar, safe, click. Then they see a male model, and their brain goes, who's this? What is this? Do I care? Who the fuck cares?
Says, I used the browsing wrong.
Yo, I'm sorry. Why is my brain working like a man's brain then? I don't understand. Go ahead, Chelsea, go ahead. Wow. Need some water, go lightheaded. Go! Take care of yourself. Please go.
They scroll
Holy shit.
like you try to hand them a flyer at the mall. That doesn't make you worse. It means you have less time to prove you're worth attention. Men are not allowed to be mid. Female VTubers can sometimes grow with the, again, like we said earlier, cute and consistent.
I'm
A
dying.
dude VTuber, if you're fine, you're just fucking cook, honestly. You need a reason to exist. You need a line, a hook, a vibe, a this guy is him factor. Because if you're just anime guy in a hoodie, number 3,895, you're not competing, you're auditioning for a background character. And I believe there's a thing called personality tax. As a mere VTuber, the model doesn't carry you. You carry the model. People aren't showing up just to look at you. They're showing up because
I am so happy someone else beats their desk. It's insane. See, chat, I'm not the only one abusing my desk.
your voice, your presence, your jokes, your takes, energy, and skill. So, if you don't hit within the first 30 seconds, they're gone. You're ghosted. You don't matter. And you know what's the most brutal part about it? They don't even hate you. They'll just forget you exist. You get forced into this box. I feel as a male VTuber model, you're forced into a box. If you're a male VTuber, the internet tries to sort you like training cards. I like that analogy a lot. I often like say this to my VTuber friends a fair bit. Are you a funny guy? Are you a chill big bro? Are you an edgy gremlin? You have a deep voice.
We're not edgy, but we're gremlins.
Or women to be intoxicated with. Are you a little monster? These archetypes for VTubers, male ones. And if you don't fit in one instantly, people act confused, like your existence is a UI bug. So you either define yourself, or you get defined by the comment sections of people trying to think they know what's better for you. Or
Yo, I don't know how possessed I sounded on one of my earlier videos I did for fucking YouTube, but I joke you not, someone actually sended me a fucking prayer Brother, they were praying for my soul. I was like, oh god. Fucking hell.
What they think of you. Even not even talk to you as a person. You're objectified. Just one thing I can add as well. It's a little bit more spicy. I do find...
Okay. Preachy. Don't. Fucking hell. I was just about to say, right, that I
do find networking as a male YouTuber.
I'm happy you do.
I find networking is political. Collabs and networking
I'm back.
can feel
Welcome
weird.
back,
It still
Chaz.
feels weird to me, honestly. It really does. Because, not because people are bad, because the internet is now cautious more than ever. As I do, as a guy, if you can be read wrong fast. So if you're trying to collab, you can't be sloppy. You have to be clean, clear, professional, and not...
Okay, this is what it's freaking me out, right? If I have to, like, collab with someone, I would be like, oh my god. Because I know VTube community is, like, kind of tight. A tight space, right? Because if you're found, you know, to be funny or nice or sweet or whatever, you're gonna get like more, and then more people will come in, watch, and da 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 da, right? But at the same time, if you come out to be a dick, then everybody will like close off to you. So to say, it will be very hard for you to grow, because like at the end of the day you do want to like grow, and this is why like yeah, we do not condone this bullshit in this household. No parasocial bullshit, okay.
Because trust and integrity is a currency.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you're in the negative since you started as a VTuber. It's this climb up a mountain, you don't know when it's going to end. And dudes can get extra fees just for existing. Now,
I hurt feet. I'm sorry. I hurt feet. Oh man.
to skip the fucking foreplay here, if you're a male VTuber and you want to grow, let me give you some advice that I've learned from the industry. Stop trying to be liked. Be distinct. Don't chase relatability. Relatability is crowded. Be the guy people can describe with one sentence. For me, he's a horror therapist VTuber who breaks down fear like a scientist. That's why I have people saying to me, or to explain who I am. If you cannot describe yourself, they cannot share you. Your motto needs icon energy, not
And I'm just a gremlin that, well, we cooked. Anyways, let's go. Do you know what I realized yesterday? Something completely different. And kind of like, hey, I don't know, I'm not sure. When I heard other people rating people, they're like introduce themselves. It's like, oh yeah, I'm this and this, and I do this and this, and I'm like this and this. And my dumb ass is like, yeah, welcome, I'm a gremlin, I swear, I'm loud. This is my fucking introduction. Oh my god. Oh.
Not handsome energy, not sexual energy, okay? Like, I understand there's some gremlins on both sides of the aisles and in between, right? But if you're selling based off of sex, that can have a limited run. Handsome is generic. Iconic is more rememberable. You need one signature value that makes people go, oh, it's that guy. Examples, some type of like, something that makes you you. Something signature. Something that is from you. From me, right? I want my VTuber model, my new one, to be more gothic. A color palette that is mine.
Ooh.
Not an anime boy, a brand. And I feel like your first 60 seconds, with someone viewing your stream, must be... I feel some people kind of start their streams with like, hey guys, so today we're going to,
Okay, one thing I've noticed, there is like when I go into like I don't know, I went into like a couple different ones, right? And they were like they're gonna say something and they're gonna be silent for like a long time, and then they're gonna say like a small sentence. And in other cases, this goes for male and female, by the way. And in other cases, it's gonna be like silence for 10 minutes straight. I would even check my fucking like settings if I didn't have the thing off, right? It's not because, for example, you just like, if you have nothing to chat with chat, right? If the chat goes silent, then you start, for example, oh, this happened today. You take like a simple thing. Like, for example, in a game, someone doesn't crosswalk good or doesn't, like, turn good. Because, like, the only game I have in mind was the one that you played, like, the drug game. And it's like, you can use that, for example, and be like, this dude just nearly ran over this, and then start, like, something else. You know, just keep your mind working, basically.
Come here. Come close. Come close. I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're not a loading screen. You need a repeatable opener. Like, alright, chat, so we're gonna do something stupid today. Or, here's the mission. We're gonna beat this without losing our sanity.
Breakfast says, I'm being called.
Poppy's playtime in the 5th chapter. I lost my shit on that.
Says, I'm being called out.
There's two things like that. You have to hit them with a reason to stay. One advice I can definitely give you is don't compete on cute. Compete on value. If you're trying to out waifu the waifus, you will lose instantly and you'll hate yourself for it.
Yeah.
Okay? Win them with comedy, skill, analysis, storytelling, emotional truth, and growth. Community leadership, taste like music, aesthetics, editing, or whatever your edge is. Give people something they cannot get from the 50th or 500 comfy streamers. And I fail on this one a little bit, but clips are your discoverability. Clips are your marketing. Clips are proof of your life. And unfortunately, I don't clip that much, honestly, but I really need to. I find in some way your clips need to be a payload of hot takes, a breakdown, a punchline, a freak moment, a story, a win, or a feeling that's funny. Not dead air. Not, you had to be there. You have, it must be shareable. What I've been trying to do is I pick a niche and become unavoidable. Many male VTubers pop when they pick their own lane. Horror specialists, JRPG therapists, speedrun a gremlin.
I don't... Do we have a niche, chat? It's like, I do whatever on the day. Yeah, I will never live out the fucking Pokemon Smasher Pass. Fuck.
I don't know the sayings that I've been trying to do. I also want to like produce music. Pick one and go all in. What makes you you? Be the name people bring up when that niche is mentioned. Be consistent when it's not rewarding. That is the part nobody wants to hear. I'm sorry, get over it. At the start, the internet doesn't clap for your efforts. It claps for your results. So your job is to show up anyway, improve anyway.
Okay, this kind of sounded like, if you can't have me at my worst, don't get me at my best. Some type of thing. Like, something like that. Because, like, it kind of sounds like the internet is like your boyfriend, where it's like when you're at the lowest, nobody wants you, right? Nobody wants to see you, look at you, blah, 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 blah. But then you get successful, and the internet is like, oh my god, yes, let's go back together. That type of mentality. If you guys can, if you guys understood that, good. If not, well, fuck my life.
Job is to show up
no.
anyway, improve anyway, post anyway. Until your growth has no choice but to happen. Being a male VTuber is hard because you're not the default choice. You don't get free curiosity. You do not get instant You get hard mode. Hard mode creates monsters. Hard mode creates legends. Hard mode creates creators who aren't disposable. One thing I stopped doing is stop begging the algorithm to love you. Build your identity. Build your lane. Build your proof. And if they still don't click, good. Fuck them. They weren't your people to begin with. That's where I'm at.
Exactly! This is what I'm saying. people who want to and vibe with whatever the fuck I'm having going on, which half the time I don't know, are the ones that are gonna be the ride or die. I don't want no fake ass fuckers to be in my chat. I don't like bitches like that, okay? There's a few seconds. Yeah, there's 8 seconds. Okay, let's go.
That's where I'm at when it comes to male VTubing. Yippee! Anyways, game. My
Yippee!
controller is dead. Hold on. Oh my lord.